On August 15, 1977, Ohio State University's Big Ear Radio Telescope captured a strange signal. Jerry R. Ehman, a volunteer working on a SETI project, found the signal during routine data analysis days later on August 18, 1977. The signal was a strong, narrowband radio signal lasting 72 seconds, centered on the 1420 MHz frequency, the hydrogen line, which is considered a promising frequency for interstellar communication because hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe. Ehman famously circled the signal on the printout and wrote "Wow" in the margin, giving the signal his iconic name. But why is this signal so special? Where this signal did came from? And why haven't we received that signal again? I am Saurashis Chakraborty. You are watching Saurashis. I told you at the beginning of the video how the signal was discovered. But before we discuss about this signal further, let's find out why it is so special. The wow signal was detected at a frequency of 1420 MHz, which is significant because it's the natural frequency of hydrogen, the most abundant element in the universe. Scientists think intelligent aliens might use this frequency to send messages because it's universal and easy to recognize. The signal was incredibly strong, with a sudden spike that made it stand out from the background noise. Its intensity was marked as 6EQUJ5, a code that shows how the signal's strength changed over time. 6 means the signal started at a baseline level. EQUJ shows the signal spiked, peaked, and then faded. And 5 means it dropped back to baseline. The signal lasted for exactly 72 seconds before disappearing. This matched the time the telescope could see a specific point in the sky. After the telescope moved past the area, the signal stopped. The signal appeared to come from the direction of the constellation Sagittarius, near a star called Tau Sagittarii. However, the exact source is unknown, because follow-up searches never detected it again. The signal was narrowband, meaning it was conformed to a very specific frequency. Natural signals from space, like those from stars or galaxies, are usually spread out over a range of frequencies. This narrowness made scientists suspect the signal might have been artificial. You might be wondering why this signal is ideal. Let me tell you in more detail. The hydrogen line frequency, or 1420 MHz, was considered an ideal universal frequency for extraterrestrial communication because it is natural, recognizable, and less likely to be disrupted by noise. The signal did not match any known natural sources like pulsars, quasars, or man-made transmissions. It appeared artificial. After that, astronomers pointed telescopes at the same spot in the sky many times, hoping to detect the signal again. Despite decades of searching, the exact same signal was never detected again. Some scientists suggested the signal might have been caused by a human-made satellite or a passing object like a comet. However, these explanations are still debated. Others believe it might have been an artificial signal from extraterrestrial intelligence. The wow signal inspired many SETI projects to search for more signals like it. Newer telescopes like the Allen Telescope Array in California continue to scan the skies for unusual signals. In 2017, a researcher suggested that the signal might have come from hydrogen gas, surrounding a comet passing by the same area in 1977. However, not everyone agrees with this idea. With better telescope and computers, scientists are revisiting old data and scanning the skies with more precision. AI and machine learning are now being used to search for patterns in the radio signals from space, but still we found nothing. But where did this signal come from? Many people have many theories about this. The theory that most people believe is that it's probably coming from aliens. Maybe they were trying to get in touch with other civilizations like ours. The frequency of the signal is special because it's linked to hydrogen, the most common element in the universe. Scientists think aliens might use this frequency to communicate because it's universal. The signal was very strong and didn't look like any natural source we know of. The signal didn't repeat despite several attempts to detect it again. This is strange because if it were from a natural source like a planet or a star, we would expect to hear it again. The fact that it was a one-time event makes it harder to explain. Also, alien signals might be expected to repeat, like how humans send signals. The wow signal didn't repeat, which makes some scientists believe it was a one-time event, possibly a cosmic event or some interference that isn't related to intelligent life. In 2017, scientists suggested that the signal might have been caused by a comet. Comets release clouds of hydrogen gas and the frequency of the wow signal matches the frequency of hydrogen. Two comets, 266P Christiansen and 335P Gibbs, were near the signal location in 1977. Their hydrogen clouds could explain the signal. Comets are icy bodies that travel through space. As they got closer to the sun, they heat up, causing them to release gases like water vapor and hydrogen. This creates a cloud of gas around the comet, which is known as hydrogen cloud. Hydrogen is a simple molecule that emits a specific frequency of radio waves. The hydrogen cloud around a comet can emit radio waves at this frequency, which might match the frequency of wow signal. The theory suggests that the radio signal could have been reflected or amplified by the hydrogen cloud around the comet, making it appear much stronger when detected by the radio telescope. But still, some scientists argue that the hydrogen clouds would be too weak to create such a strong signal. It's also possible that the signal was just random noise from space. The universe is full of radio waves from natural sources like stars, galaxies, and other cosmic phenomena. These radio waves are often weak and come in random bursts. The random cosmic noise theory suggests that the wow signal wasn't a message from aliens but instead a coincidence of natural radio waves aligning in just the right way to look like a strong, structured signal. The wow signal was brief and never repeated, which is unusual if it were an intentional message. If aliens were trying to communicate, you would expect the signal to repeat or last longer. Despite searching for decades, astronomers have never found a cosmic object or alien source that fits the signal's characteristics. This suggests it might have been a random event. Statistical noise or rare alignments of natural phenomena can sometimes mimic artificial signals, but random noise spreads across frequencies, making it messy. The wow signal wasn't messy, it was precise, like a single tone. Think of it like hearing a clear whistle in the middle of a noisy crowd. It doesn't match the randomness. Another theory is that the wow signal was caused by human technology, like a satellite or a signal bouncing off space debris. Earth is constantly sending out radio waves, and some of them could accidentally reflect back to us. But the Big Ear telescope was carefully designed to avoid picking up signals from Earth. Also, no nearby technology matched the wow signal's characteristics. As of now, the wow signal remains unexplained. It is one of the strongest candidates for extraterrestrial communication ever detected. New technologies like the James Webb Space Telescope and advanced radio observatories might offer better tools to investigate similar phenomena in the future. So, be sure to let me know what you think about this weird mysterious signal. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more, subscribe to Histrofacts. See you with another amazing video. Stay well and stay healthy.